Job well done today, mate. What's the most impressive part for you out there? 'Cause obviously sometimes it can be difficult for, you're coming up against a weaker team to keep that focus, especially for the quarters.
Yeah, we knew that they were going to be a different team at home from what they've travelled. So for us, there was a bit of we just weren't really playing our team footy in the first half, and our leaders really asked a lot of the group at half time, and then they come out and really moved the ball well, took the game on, I thought, and even though it was dry in the first half and wet in the second half, I think they moved the ball better. So just for that, just our players asked a bit more of the group, and they certainly delivered that in the second half.
Yeah, that was obvious. In the third quarter, you had as many scoring shots in that third quarter as you did for the whole first half. So obviously there was a focus at half time.
Yeah, there certainly was. And again, going towards the beach end of this ground, it gives an opportunity to get the ball in there. But there was just some guys that really played the team role to clear out the 50. And then that was what wasn't really happening. I think a few people wanted to get their hands on it and potentially kick a goal in the first half. So it was pleasing in the third quarter that we did outscore ourselves before the half, and I just was really impressed with our backline. Thought Clint and Proctor won 4 centre bounce stoppages and got the ball going that way, but our backline only conceded 2 goals, so I thought that was really pleasing today.
Just the venue here, you weren't able to get the job done up here last year. Is that a nice one to tick off the list? Because it's obviously a long trip from Glenorchy to Burnie.
Yeah, look, Burnie have been a formidable side in the TSL, but then at home it's a different game. So I think it's in our club's history, it's the biggest win here at West Park. So that's something that it's pretty pleasing for us. But having said that, obviously Burnie are now rebuilding from being a strong side. So it's a bit of mixed feelings. Obviously, look, they're not going overly well at the moment. But we did break a bit of a record for the footy club.
What was the best part of today for you?
Best part for me, just our young guys again led the way in putting the head over the ball and coming forward to defend. So that was the most pleasing part for me. Just our young brigade led that, and then at half time, as I said, our leadership group really drove the standards in the rooms, and the guys jumped on the bandwagon and followed that afterwards. So I just think that was really pleasing. Our backline, who's a bit inexperienced as far as TSL footy goes, have really stepped up and they're playing the way we want them to. Individually, for me, it really is hard to pick individuals because I couldn't tell you who kicked goals in the second half by just watching what was happening in behind the ball. I think Reece Mott was fantastic. He had a lot of it. I hate to think how many disposals he would have had. Braden Webb was really good for us. John Minas had another great game. Solid. Big Duff put a lot of the ball down the throat of the mids around the ground. It was a great battle between him and Morrison. Jay was outstanding again, and our smalls really got around the ball. I thought Zachy Webster was good when he was on ball. And then, as I say, our backline as a 6 was a great unit.
Any injuries? You had a few guys that sort of tracksuits you get the games. Is that just conservation mode?
Yeah. Look, we sort of come here knowing that we wanted to rest a couple of guys if the opportunity arose, which it did. We were forced to a little bit too. A couple of guys got a couple of bumps, and there was no point making those guys play through that. So I think at one stage there we got down to about 17 players, but that was just trying to manage players and trying to make sure that we're right for the big clash this weekend against Clarence.
How do you approach that one? Obviously, Clarence in action today against Launceston. Just quickly thoughts ahead of that one.
Yeah, look, they've got the same break as us now, so we're just about the team that recovers the best. So we've got a good process in place that we'll make sure we do that this week and provide our guys a bit of a freshen up, make sure they're right to go on Saturday. But a great clash is always a rivalry between the two clubs, and it's at KG5, so we're looking forward to the home game, and they're playing some really good footy, so it's going to be another great challenge.
All right, mate, what's your emotions right now? Obviously, it was always going to be a tough one,
yep.
But at the end of the day, there is a big gap in that scoreboard.
I guess it's just probably important to keep it in check at the moment, and just wait for the review come tomorrow.
Learning experience, is that the best way for your kids out there to play against the very best?
A good lesson.
Yeah. What is the biggest lesson? What have they learned out there against the powerhouse Southern guys?
I just think their work rate. Obviously, they're very well conditioned. I mean, you look at the differences between the two lists is pretty evident with the body shapes and the way that they're conditioned at the moment. That's just one thing I really picked up on. It's an area of improvement we need to get right. We're coming from a fair way back with regards to some of the shapes of the boys, and that was pretty evident. Getting because I can't doubt their endeavour.
Yeah.
They always they're trying hard, but they just can't sustain that tackle pressure and that effort. Obviously, they've got a lot more pre-seasons into some boys, and some of ours are having their first, and it probably showed today.
Any of the young guys that did impress you under that pressure?
Yeah, Sam Cabafell every week just gets better. I don't think he got beat today, actually. I think he did a really good job back there with all the opponents he probably went through with the way they rotate. And so, yeah, I was really impressed with him in particular.
What do you say to Nick McKenna after this? Obviously, he's not going to change the result out there, but it would have been handy to have him there.
Nick, he's our heart and soul of the footy club. We miss him dearly, no doubt. He plays at both ends of the ground. Spiritual leader, so yeah, hopefully he just learns from this, and he has to understand now with the situation and how we're resetting and developing some young boys, how important it is to have him around the group on the field, and hopefully he just learns from it.
His replacement today, Tyrone, I thought he was fantastic out there.
Yeah, he really stood up as the captain today. I thought he did a great job in the ruck, and he just fought hard all day. It's good.
Any injuries?
Just James Dowling, I think he's got a bit of a quad problem, so we'll just have to monitor it at the moment. Yeah.
Obviously, the challenge now to regroup with the floor system next week. That's another test.
Yeah.
How do you approach that?
Look, we've really broken our season down into sort of 3 phases. So we're about to finish our first block of 6 weeks. We knew that. It's evident we've had some improvement over the last 4 weeks. I think we've been playing some really good footy up to date. And I've been impressed with some growth that we've been able to get. And then obviously, so have the Mariners. We've taken several of our players, which doesn't help. However, we certainly believe in the system. That's what we want. We want our boys to play the highest level possible. So our focus is to get through the next week, continue that development and improvement. And then we'll reset, and we come home for our 3rd game against Clarence, where we've got a second block that we've made a real focus of to try and shape our season into a successful one.